We're about to react to a video like that. I don't even want to watch this, dude. I guess we get into it in a minute. The history of brain rot.
Brain rot, a newly coined term by Gen Z and Gen Alpha users on the internet that typically refers to any sort of content that is not seen as informational or useful.
I'm obsessed. Triple T main. Triple T, dude.
To the viewer. Skibbity toilet, toom 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 so.
I've not heard Skibbity toilet in a minute, dude. Yo, I feel old. I've not heard fucking Skibbity toilet in a minute. That's also old brain rot. To the newest generation, their brain rots toom toom tooms are heard, like all them brain rots, you know. Skibbity toilet, I've not heard that name in a long time. Same as Quando Dingle, you know. But like during the Quando Dingle stage, it was called like memes or whatever, you know. It wasn't called brain rot, so I don't know.
Alien brain rot are typically names that are referred to when speaking about brain rot. But brain rot has been around a lot longer than the Kai Cenats and the Dennis Dukes and the Riz and the Chuz and the Chop Chins of this world.
Chop Chin, dude. I forgot about that, dude. I completely forgot about the whole meme and everything. And I saw so much of it and I still forgot about the dude. Same as like low taper fade and like stuff like that, you know. I've been forgetting all of them, you know. Maybe that's just my brain getting better and shit, so.
I'm here to argue that it's been around for decades. In 1921, a British comic released the first ever meme, as seen here. No internet, no virality, somewhat relatable, I would say, but it didn't really serve any use. Now, it's tough to say that all memes are brain rot, because there are some that kind of extend beyond just being totally useless, but this is where it all started. Also, replicatable.
Dang.
I don't know if that's a word.
A meme all the way in 1920, dude? Hi, Dick Nut. What's good, Jay? Don't know what's up with Dick Nut, but meme all the way back in 1920.
But, like, example. Anyone could make that, which made the output of memes almost never ending. And with that comes a lot of not useful and terrible garbage content. Now let's move past the Stone Age here and move into what I call the ancient era between 1995 and 2004. As internet access expanded, so did memes. And so did brain rot. One that I remember coming out the womb being a 2002 baby was the hamster dance. Come on, you better do the hamster. There is no use to the hamster dance. Funny, yeah, but like, what did this provide to society? They were simple, right? It wasn't anything too complex and like all these other AI generated filters and these names and different layers to it. It was simple. It was simple loops and people liked it and enjoyed it. And that's a part of the game. But now we see as the internet access.
I remember peanut butter and jelly. You can't really see it because the webcam's in the way, but I remember this shit.
Shit expands.
Goated meme.
More and more memes are created, for good or for bad.
This dude's voice pisses me off. Oh, I was about to get fucking rickrolled there. Thank goodness I'm not getting rickrolled, but I almost just got rickrolled there. Wait, what is this meme right here? It was like, ow, Charlie, my finger. Something like that. Yo, I remember that. I remember that.
This is Sparta! 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 This is Sparta!
Am I too young or something, or do I not know that meme at all? I've never seen that meme or heard it ever. Am I the only one, or am I just like young? My teacher showed me this Sparta. Oh shit. I might just. Oof.
Me and my older brother probably drove our parents nuts hearing that a million times. But
search up this is Sparta. Well, I just saw the clip, so.
like, that's the equivalent of modern day chicken jockey. And of course we can't forget about the.
I just got fucking rickrolled. I got rickrolled. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I just got fucking rickrolled. No, it was showing you different ones. Well, I get the concept. I don't really need to.
Rickroll was huge. I think this was the biggest viral moment that memes and brain rot and internet humor had before viral was really a term. But here's what we're noticing as we enter the medieval era, is that the memes became multi-layered. You had to click the link to get the Rickroll video. The This Is Sparta had all the remixes that went beyond just like a simple movie quote. The humor in the memes advanced yet again. Trollface was huge. I believe that this is where people began to reenact the memes. Everyone could do the troll face for like a text message or use it as a
Wait, I wonder if I can do the troll face. It's like... Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it, Loki. Yeah, never mind.
Photo. The internet began to use this same visual language. We all communicated with these photos rather than text or calling. This is where people could take the content and then spread it to their friends. But Bad Luck Brian was like a series. And it went from like 1 or 2 memes down here to like anyone could put the text on it. Anyone could make their own. They could make ones about their friend Phil McCrack, whatever you want to say. You could have done that on a Bad Luck Brian image. That's where things really changed. The memes served as like templates and then you could just plug and play wherever you wanted. But I want to give a huge round of applause for YouTube, man. Those YouTube poops were like peak brain rot.
Let's see what we got here now. Oh, I remember all these. Some might be covered by the webcam. Well, of course, we got the rainbow cat or whatever. Is this... Oh, I thought that... Okay, I don't know. Of course, the orange dude. Of course, I forgot the meme about it, but I remember him and shit. Then fire. Fire generation.
That was Skibbity Toilet before Skibbity Toilet. No debate. You know, you had your first YouTube video with the guy at the zoo, but when it became...
Don't they know I'm...
Not to say that that content's bad. I thought it was funny. But that's really where brain rot began on YouTube. But the most transformative time for brain rot on YouTube had to have started with MLG.
Oh, MLG. I remember having a soundboard and all that for this shit. I think I still have a soundboard that has like all the fucking... No, I don't anymore, but... Yeah, I had an app that had all the fucking soundboards for MLG.
That was a turning point in my life. That was where we see that same ADHD, like, constant lighting, constant different, like, movements on all the screen, like Subway Surfers, etc., etc. And as 2016 came around, we had a new batch of memes. We Are Number One is a good example of this. Rest in peace to Stephen Carl Stephenson. The water bottle flip challenge. People were now enacting.
The bottle flip. That was like the bottle flip, the fidget spinner, like all that shit. That shit was goated. That shit was top tier, you know? Like, the bottle flip, I wouldn't even say it's like a trend, you know? That shit's just like generational. That shit's traditional and shit, you know? Like, I've seen everyone do a bottle flip before, you know? Like, even if it's not with a water bottle, you know? It could be with, like, a milk carton from school or some shit like that, you know? I've always seen someone do it at least once. That, like, I wouldn't say that's a trend or meme. I say that's just something that... I don't know. No, it was definitely a meme. And then everyone started doing it. So... And then same as the fidget spinners and all that. Fidget spinner era, so fire, dude. So fucking fire. Alright.
These other, like, non-useful, non-educational forms of content. They could do it themselves and then post it on the internet. Now it's become into people's hands to act on the brain rot. And, you know, it's harsh to say, oh, yeah, all content's brain rot. But, like, what use did flipping a water bottle onto its cap or flipping a colored pencil onto the bottom or a marker that Jack Doherty tried to do like a billion jillion times, what use does this have to society? Like, and of course Vine, and this is where I believe our attention spans...
Oh, see, I was about to talk about Vine. Vine was for sure, like, one of the top platforms in the world. You know? It was so fire. I remember I used to have it. I don't think I ever had Musical.ly. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't really know much about Musical.ly. I just know it used to be TikTok. You know, just a different name and logo and all that. You know, basically a whole different app. But like all that, Vine, Musically, like all that was OG, like OG fucking apps, dude. Like I don't know, it was goated though. I just know that.
Really kind of thinned because you could only fit 6 seconds of video into one Vine. But that's the thing. I believe that people have always had short.
Aren't they? They are. I heard they're making an app, or like exactly like Vine, you know, called Divine. They're not gonna let people post AI videos. It's only gonna be about like 6 seconds, you know, 6 to 10 seconds. I can't wait to get it. I can't lie. I can't wait to get the app. Yeah.
Short attention spans. Like back in the 50s, people would go outside and like talk outside watching the cars go past on the street. We've always had this ability to like call or focus on one thing and then like.
I can't even lie. Like, if you ever created a video on Vine, I feel like you got famous off of it. You know, I feel like if you posted like funny videos on Vine, you definitely got famous or whatever, you know, known. What's up, Kai? Because every Vine video I see is like everyone knows about it, you know. Of course, I'm not talking about like the 6-year-old kids. Of course, like the fucking 6-year-old kids who watch this Tung 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 and shit like that don't know what Vine is. I know that for sure. Or like 10-year-olds or some shit, you know. But I feel like everyone blew off of Vine. Like if you did Vine or whatever, had funny videos on it, you became a celebrity at the time, you know. Which was kind of goated. I don't know. I was like 7 years old, I think, like something like that when Vine was out or something. I don't know.
Focus on another at the same time. Multitasking, sure. You know, even now you see that, the clips of like the kids playing Minecraft and then scrolling on TikTok and then, you know, they're back onto the Subway Surfers and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like that stuff has been a...
Dude, these kids nowadays have such short attention span. Like I know it runs down or whatever, down every generation. But, like, I feel like this generation has such short attention spans, dude. Like, let's say I use my cousin as an example, you know? He could be watching a YouTube video. 1 minute later, he changes it. 2 minutes later, he changes it to another video. You know, he just keeps changing it. Doesn't pick the same video, you know? Same as, like, games or whatever, you know? It's Wednesday, my dudes. I do not... Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. W's right there.
Around. Humans have always tried to multitask. It's obviously not as bad as it is now, of course, no. But it's the same concept. But with Vine, we got Comically Large Spoon, we got These Nuts, all these other classics. But they only came with that short 6-second attention span that you could watch. Nobody sat down to watch a 5-hour-long Vine. I remember being old enough. In that 2018, there was a meme calendar.
Fuck your chicken strips. Yo, I remember that. I remember when I was like younger, I posted a video to that. Let's see, TikTok. We're finna go look at it. Yo, I remember that, dude. Fuck your chicken strips. Yo, maybe I can't put the F word. I'll just get rid of the U.
Nate, how those chicken strips?
Fuck your chicken strips! Fuck your chicken strips!
Dude,
Nate, how those
I remember, dude, I don't know, that, it's so goated, that sound is so goated, like, that was definitely one of the top ones that are, like, stuck with in my head or whatever, you know, so yeah, yo, girlfriend look like my mom, I might know that one, I don't know, though, I don't know.
This was an era that was like so jam-packed. It was undefeated. Ugandan knuckles, the hot soup, porridge, I forget like what it was.
Oh, right now it says 2017 to 2019 over where my webcam is, whatever. After this is gonna be the Quando Dingle fucking era right there. Tyler, the Creator, said that one.
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
Fortnite was huge.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
It was like a jam-packed
Dude, Prime
thing.
Fortnite was
Lost,
so goated.
Yandy Laurel, Dame Tu Cosita, yeah. It was BRAINROT, bro. Thanos Truck, Supreme Patty, Wide Neck, Long Neck, all these names, bro. Ligma jokes were hilarious.
Ninja, Love Cali, WTF, I thought you died from Ligma. What's Ligma?
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Yo, that's low-key bringing back so many memories, especially the fucking sound at the background, and then the one, gentlemen's, we got 'em. Yo, that brings back so much nostalgic, dude. I can't even lie. I was at like 8 years old when that, or like younger or whatever, whenever they were making that type. I don't know.
Start banning all of the Ligma stuff. Or like a 24-hour ban, and then just go straight to bans.
Now this is epic.
Attention, all Fortnite gamers. John Wick is in great danger, and he needs your help to wipe out the squads in the Tilted Towers. But to do this, he needs Golden Scar and a couple of Chug Jugs. To help him, all he needs is your credit card. Now, this is epic.
Peak brain rot. But a lot of these memes were like iconic paradigm shifters in the meme culture. But it all changed on a dark day in March 2020.
2020, baby. I think this is the Quando Dingle era. Or something like that. Maybe that's 2021. I don't know, though. I think it's 2020. I like your cut, G. Life-taking smack to the neck. I remember I used to do that to No, I remember at school, when someone would get a new haircut or whatever, you know, I just fucking just slap the fuck out of his neck. Just you know. And I would say that and shit. So such nostalgic. All these memes are bringing back so much nostalgic. I hated people like that. Oh, you would have hated me because I did that shit all the fucking time. Back in elementary school, I used to do that shit all the fucking time, dude. I'd probably fight you. Well, of course, I didn't hit no girls, you know. Of course. And of course, I didn't hit no girls, you know. I didn't back then though. I didn't know girls could get haircuts. Same as I didn't know they could poop either. I didn't even know that. I thought girls just let their hair just grow out all the way, and they don't poop. That's what I used to think back in elementary.
Because now during the pandemic, the output became a lot greater. And I'll be the first to admit it, I've contributed to that. But that's the thing, is that it all changed when everyone was able to go home and...
I can't even lie, after COVID, everything changed. Everything changed, you know. AI started becoming a thing. Let's see. Fortnite was peaking off in Chapter 2. The world was changing and shit. New memes and shit like that. I don't know. It changed a lot after COVID, you know. Technology got, like, better and shit. Oh, child, I'm sorry you got lied to. Wait, what did I say? I don't know. I forgot what I said. Oh, about the girl thing. About how I didn't know they could poop or they got haircuts.
Literally not do anything for a whole day and focus on making memes and brain rot and stupid funny little content that people enjoy. Yank with No Brim, Swag Meal, Gummy Bear album. I put all the old TikTok trends on that list too. But there's one that we're missing from 2020.
Quando Dingle. Quando Dingle, right?
The Among Us memes were the peak pandemic brain.
Among Us was such peak brain rot back in the day, dude. Oh, that, dude. I remember back in 2020, I would play Among Us with all my cousins and shit, bro. Like, you're so sus, boy, or sus, like, that shit was goated. I thought they would have put Quando Dingle there. Maybe it's not 2020. Maybe it's a little out. No, I think it's 2022. It's 2022 that's Quando Dingle. Oh, okay, that, I didn't know.
People would sit down and watch like 5-hour-long Among Us gameplays.
Huh?
Why? Were we that bored during the pandemic? You know, before 2020, people had like real lives they had to live. But when the pandemic hit, like everyone just stayed home and did nothing.
Let's go.
Let's go.
2021 was a bit of a different era because I believe that people wanted to get out of their comfort of their own home. But yet again, we did get a lot of memes. We got a lot of brain rot with that. I'll be passing this one to my good friend Michael Storm, who's going to fill us in on what 2021 brain rot looked like.
Hey, it's Michael.
Sup,
Please don't
Michael?
call me Majestic in the comments.
Wasn't planning
Alright,
on it.
also this is a fake microphone. I'm never using a real one. Now, one of my personal favorite trends of all time happened this year. It was the family trend based on Fast and Furious. Basically, the trend was you would do anything for family based on Vin Diesel's Dom Toretto. It was really fun. Literally anything could happen, and if family was involved, he was there to help you. I made a ton of these memes. It was a lot of fun. I was pretty big on TikTok at the time, so there was a lot of fun having. You can cut this part out. Another one that really shaped modern brain rot was the baby car. It was really dumb. It was literally just the baby's face on a car. That's it. People ate it up for some reason. I'm not sure why. You know, it's a classic though. And then there was Judy Hopps.
So hey, like, just gonna
This
throw
one,
this out there.
Oh, I remember Judy Hopps, dude. I remember I would see a bunch of TikToks of fucking simps. Yo, I've not heard the word simps in a long time. Holy shit. I didn't even think I would say that. Of them talking about, yo, Judy's so fucking... Wait, what was the word back then? I know it wasn't fine or whatever, or shit like that. What was the word that they used? I don't know what they used back then. Because now it's like, for ugly people, it's chopped. For good-looking people, it's like... I actually don't know. I just know they used to say something. They used to say something which was crazy, you know? Okay.
This one was kind of weird.
Really
it was
cute.
people
Well,
were
you know,
like
my
simping
mom always
over
said I was a cute kid.
Judy Hopps,
Oh, a mama's boy,
animated
See, that's what I'm
rabbit
talking
from a
about.
Disney movie.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I may have been guilty of this. If you saw that video, no, you didn't. There was also the LeBron doll. This one was great. People would just like
The
fill up
stretchy
this rubber
one.
LeBron doll,
Ooh.
make it like really
I always
large,
wanted
and
one of
then
those.
throw it, and it would explode sometimes. I actually brought LeBron to the club one time. He had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was another really kind of dumb one, but people loved it. I thought it was good. It had us buying
My cat is mad at me because I haven't eaten today. Go ahead and eat, Kai.
it, so it influenced me to
eat.
buy it. So there's influence in the brain rot.
Thanks, Michael. You're so majestic. But to be totally truthful, I believe that 2021 was an interesting year because, like, memes almost became like one-liners. I like your cut, G. I like your cut, G. I like your cut.
I like your cut, G.
Quandale Dingle is gonna be here. I used to love Quandale Dingle, dude. Y'all ready? Let's see it. Ben
2022 was
and
also
them
a pretty
skeletons.
interesting era. I'll
Oh,
be passing this one to John Casterline, who's going to fill us in on what that looked like.
2022 didn't just push brain rot forward. It gave it a name. Quandale Dingle sounded like satire, but he wasn't alone. He was part of a growing genre, voice-filtered chaos with zero grounding. Only in Ohio became the setting. Not for stories, but for anything that defied logic. Even the wise tree got traction. Kumala. Savesta. You weren't supposed to understand it. Some moments got darker. We'll tread lightly there. By the end of 2022, nothing needed context. The more broken it felt, the more viral it became. This was the birth of brain rot. Not just as a meme, but as a language.
Quandale Dingle is a photo of NBA YoungBoy photoshopped with his nose a little bit longer than usual. Goofy Owl
oh, that makes sense, Kai. That makes sense.
was also a big term. We got the gritty, bro. Sin City wasn't made for you. There was a lot of
Yo, that shit, dude. I can't even lie. That even when like back then, I hated that shit, bro. They'd have that TikTok talk. That pissed me off so bad. Every time I saw a video like that, it's like, and then just like fucking cheek biting, like, yo. I low-key hated that. I can't lie. That was one of my least favorite memes at all times.
things in 2022 that were iconic, but purely brain rot, dude. Purely.
2023. I low-key forgot about it. John Pork. The little bird. Okay, whatever, let's get into it.
2023 was a pretty good year for brain rot and meme culture, and I'll be passing this one to Ben Eschrick to help us explain that.
I don't care if you cheek bite, just make sure it's not noticeable. Like, I would do, like, that every so often. But if you're just fucking It's so noticeable. Dude, I need to actually fix my smile lines, though. Like, once I can get rid of these smile lines, it's going to be goated. Bro, last night my chair fell and it scared the fuck out of my cat. Then he attacked my face and almost took my eye out. Holy shit. Holy shit, Carly. Damn.
Good evening. The year is 2023, and brain rot has hit its new peak. McDonald's gave us a purple grimace shake, but the internet turned into a death ritual. John Pork started calling. Riz went from slang to lifestyle. Streaming became the stage. Attention spans became currency, but that's strange because people are either watching 5-second videos or 8-hour-long Kai Cenat streams. Irony was the only glue holding anything together. Smurf Cat showed up singing complete nonsense. There was no backstory or meaning, it was just his presence. There was no one big meme anymore. There were dozens that were constantly overlapping, remixing, and mutating into each other. It was content soup. You didn't just watch it, you absorbed it.
Ben at BK, fake Mr. Beast, I'm the biggest bird. And of course, the mecca of them all.
That shit pissed me off so much. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. That pissed me off so fucking much, bro. They'd be like, like at school, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, close the door, or some shit like that, you know. It was so annoying, bro. I'ma get fried, join me, Carly. Yo, lucky as frick. Lucky, dude.
Skibidi Toilet.
Can't forget
I know
about
a lot of people
Skibidi
make fun
Toilet.
of the younger generation for watching and engaging in Skibidi Toilet conversation, but one thing that we got to know is that this same kind of content was around for years with the old TF2 ads. For years. I put the new 4Gs on the Jeep. Monday left me broken. FNAF had a big rise in 2023, and also they dropped a movie then. I think that.
Are you a React streamer now? Nah, I'm gonna do reactions every so often, you know? Like, I want to post these into videos and shit. I'm so sick of Miami Mint. I need a new flavor. I'd share if I could, little bro. Sadly, I can't teleport. Yikes.
Definitely helped the Josh Hutchinson. And in 2024, we saw the rise of Sigma.
Sigma was in 2024? I thought it was in 2023.
But it's massive.
And do you know what else is massive?
It was a low time for a lot of us, but those feelings fade away because the low taper fade was the biggest, most massive meme of all time. You see, this started in January of 2024, but Ninja kept dragging it. About halfway through 2024, May, June, around a year ago today.
Low taper fade. You know what's crazy is that low taper fade like meme is, dude, it is still massive.
Yeah.
Massive. I mean, I'm seeing like new ones that I've never seen before that have like millions of likes and views still that are popping up all over the place.
Ninja dragging.
I need a new phone. I hope I get one for Christmas. Hope so
The
too.
meme essentially made dragging memes a meme, and then it made the low taper fade original meme funny because people were like, he keeps dragging the meme, and then the dragging of the dragging kept going to make the meme even bigger, which made it even funnier. 2022 recall Sigma being like Patrick Bateman walking down the aisle Sigma. Like, that was also brain rot, but it changed. It went from Sigma to what the Sigma? It went from just a word in our vocabulary to now a figurative state. For things in 2024, at least, changed for the worst. Because following what the Sigma, we also got a lot of other terms, mewing, edging. Well, I'm not going to say the rest of them, but you know what I'm talking about. A few more from 2024, the You Are My Sunshine LeBron songs, TikTok Riz Party, Chick-fil-A sauce, sketch. We'll put double chunk chocolate chip cookie on there. King Baldwin. Skibbity Biden. This is a real clip, by the way. Why? Why are we ever... They've lost the plot. And then in 2024 fall, I believe that we really hit a new peak.
You're lucky, Carly.
We hit a new high. And that was with Talk Tua and Lunchly and Prime and all these other, like, brain-rotted terms, thanks to...
Oh, you gotta give him that
Talk Tua! Spit on that thing! The brain rot community, we as the unemployed, we're ruling. And it's up to us to continue to take it over.
$2025. This year. Gonna be the end of this year in a month, under a month.
2025 brought us to a great start. Chopped Chin, Eye of Ra, Property in Egypt, and how could I forget the Minecraft movie? Chicken Jockey? Okay, nowadays you couldn't even make me crack a smile. 2 months ago, though, bro, I'd be rolling on the floor. But to be honest, this year's been kind of quiet. You know, Toon Sahur can only go so long. All these other memes, I don't know if they're hitting the same. But to be totally truthful, in 2025, meme culture has hit a strange plateau. I don't know, like the brain rot stuff almost feels like super forced, and it's gotten to a point. Wait, it's almost like conditioned at this point.
Conditioned. We're almost like it's almost like conditioned at this point.
But brain rot is very real. Studies are currently showing that 2 hours of mindless smartphone use each day is negatively impacting key regions in our brain. Shout out to Santa Cruz, who posted this material on his page. We all like a little scroll on Instagram and TikTok and Shorts, of course, dude. But when it's AI slob over and over and over and over again, it gets tiring. It becomes exhausting. And your brain is too. So use this time to take a deep breath.
Oh yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that video.